My name is Horatious. I am a Roman soldier. My job is to scourge people. My job is to inflict pain in other individuals. My job is to break their desire and their will to live. My job is to hurt them. You think you know pain and suffering? Ha! You have no clue. All I need is 3 minutes tied to my post. That's all I need. And I will rip the flesh from your body. You will beg for mercy. But mercy's not part of my job. What's this? Oh, a new one. Good, good. Bring him in. Tie him to my post. I like to look in their eyes. I like to see the fear on their face. I like to hear them cry out their innocence. Oh yes, you're innocent. So while you're tied to my post, I will play games with their minds. I will manipulate his mind. You're not so different from me though, are you? You and your little power trip games with each other. You and your manipulation. The way you talk, the way you dress, the way you walk. Always trying to do one better than the other. You know what I see when I look in his eyes? Well, this man's eyes are closed. His lips are moving. This man is praying. Who is this man? Why does he not speak? Maybe he doesn't know who I am. Maybe he doesn't know of my reputation. I will show him with my actions. Maybe he doesn't know the violence which is about to befall him. This man is still praying. Why does he not cry out? You will not pray while I am here. I will annihilate you. I feel the rage build up inside me. I feel the poison in my heart. I feel the hatred overcome me. And then I strike him on the right side of his back. And then I strike him on the left side of his back. I strike him again on the right. Again on the left. I strike him again and again and again. I strike him on his side. I strike him on his back. I strike him on his head. I strike him on his face. I strike him so much I cannot count. But I was not alone. You were there. You were all there. Well, what's the matter? Not quite what you thought it would be? How does it feel to know what rage and hatred look like? Well, it isn't very pretty, is it? I know some of y'all may think I overact, I over-dramatize, I go too far, over the top. Really? Well, then you tell me what it was like to rip the flesh off of the Son of God. Do you think your little human minds can even comprehend this? You just don't get it, do you? Look at it. Why, it's nothing but a bloody mess. And you still don't get this. You stand there in your little sanitized worlds. You think you're 2,000 years removed from this. Tell me, what is the cross to you anyway? A trinket, a piece of jewelry, maybe a little gold or silver medallion tied around your neck. Well, hear this. The cross is what we use to murder people. We nail their bodies to it and we leave them there until the animals pick their bones clean. Oh, but you don't want to hear that, do you? You only want to hear the pretty version. Well, it's much easier, isn't it? Yes. You were there with me. You were all there with me, whether you believe it or not. You were there. It was you and your sin that gave me the power and made it possible for me to do this to this man. It was you and your vanities, your impurities, your envy, and your desire for death. You were there. You and your sin were like poison flowing through my veins. It was your sin that put the rage in my heart and the sickness in my mind. So yeah, sit there. Tell your children how bad the Romans were. Oh, look what they did to Jesus. We wouldn't do that. Those Romans are bad people. But you will never escape the truth. Hear these words and remember them well. I never said that I loved that man. But you did. You say you love him. But yet you fill your minds, your hearts, your bodies, your lives with sin that offend him. Now what sense does that make? So you see, in many ways, you're not far behind us Romans. In fact, in many ways, you've gone far beyond us. Look at this bloody mess. But he won't cry out. Yes, you were there with me. And you were with me every time you sinned. I'm done with this one. I'm through. Cut him loose.
The second station, Jesus carries his cross.